Hi everybody, I'm Adriana and welcome back to my channel and welcome to another day in my life. Thank you guys for wanting to spend the day with me, but today is a very busy day, so we gotta get to it. I showed you guys a couple clips of my morning, so I did, I read my devotional, got ready, made my bed, all that good stuff, and got dressed because today we are actually leaving the house, which is nice. That has happened just a little bit more often lately, or at least the days that I take you guys along. Typically I'm leaving the house because my days at home are pretty boring. But so today we are going to be cleaning out our office at Universal, and it is very sad. I'm gonna be doing that a little bit later today, but this morning I'm about to read my Bible and take some notes from my Bible study with me that I am going to be filming pretty soon for my Faith Fridays. If you guys are new to my channel, I have Faith Fridays every Fridays, or at least I try to make it on Fridays. It's typically Friday, Saturday, Sunday realm, but lately it's been Fridays. And I either do like a Bible study with me or some sort of faith related video. So if you guys want to check that out, I highly encourage you to do so and come join our little Bible study group over there. But I'm gonna prep for that right now and then hopefully film the Bible study with me. I probably won't be able to edit very much of it. I have had to sneeze all morning. I didn't sneeze, but I probably won't be able to edit very much of it because it is already 9:30 right now and I have to leave for Universal at around 12. And I want to get coffee first because the like all of the fall flavors at Starbucks have come back, and everybody and their mother like literally exploded Instagram talking about all of their pumpkin spice this and that, and I've never tried pumpkin spice anything. I've tried a pumpkin spice cookie. I'm sorry guys, like I need to sneeze. It's gonna happen at some point today. It just hasn't happened yet. But I've tried pumpkin spice cookies because I've made some of those from a Pinterest recipe and I really liked them, but I've never tried like a pumpkin spice drink. And so later today I think I'm gonna put on my Instagram story which one people love the most, and then we can go and try it out at Starbucks. I know I said in my last day in my life that I was going to wait until I do that little fall decorate with me video, so it was like all the fall and trying it for the first time, but that might be a while and I really want to try it now, so we're gonna try it today. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that on our way to Universal, have that Starbucks sip in it, and then clean out my office. Tears. And then I think I'm gonna go to Bar Taco because Bar Taco is really close to Universal, or at least where my office is at Universal, and we don't have one close to where I live, and I would love it to go get me some tacos. So we're gonna do that, and then after that when we get home, probably we'll see what happens. I have plenty of stuff that needs to get done, so we're gonna be busy. But yeah, right now I'm going to take a minute and, well, more than a minute, and take some notes for today's Bible study. So let's do it. All right guys, we're gonna roll ourselves into our spot, put you down, and now let's go do a Bible study. All right you guys, so basically how I prepare for this morning, I read James 5, and basically what I do is I pray before I read. I pray that my words are not spoken on camera. I pray that whether it's in filming or in the editing process, that my words get cut out and the only thing that remains is his words. And that he just speaks through me, and that it just like glorifies him, and that it speaks to your hearts and speaks to me too, you know, because I don't just want to be like yelling words out, you know, I want to be ministered to by the word too. So the way I kind of go about the Bible studies is really like I would if I were to go out to a Bible study group with some friends. I've never been the leader of a Bible study, but I have attended them, and we just kind of read it together and then discuss what we felt like the Lord was speaking to us there. Sometimes there'll be questions prepared or something like that, and so that's just kind of the approach that I take it here. I really didn't take very many notes for this one. It'll probably be a little bit shorter, but honestly, like, even if I don't have much to say, I think God's word does it enough. And I know that if just one person clicks on this video and hears me reading the word of God and sees the words on the screen, because I put it there too, like that may be their only encounter with the Bible today. So even if I said nothing, the word was spoken, and that is all that needed to be said. So that is kind of my thought process behind that. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get filming. I feel like this one should be pretty quick, so maybe I will be able to edit it before we leave, but let's do this. Okay guys, so that was it. We are done with our Bible study with me series, the very first whole complete series in James, so I'm really excited about that. I just finished filming for that, so now I'm going to see what time it is. It is 10:40. I think I have some time to edit. I honestly could probably get it done because I was pretty short. So I'm going to go to the bathroom because your girl gotta pee really bad, fill up my water because I'm trying to drink my water, and then edit. Yeah, so that we can get that done and then go get some Starbucks because I'm already hungry and I really don't feel like making anything, so I think I'm just gonna wait until I get bar taco, which may or may not be a good idea. I haven't been the best at being the most responsible eater lately and like planning my meals like I normally do, which is something that I'm going to be getting back into, but I digress. So yes, let's go edit that video. A little behind the scenes action here, but for all of the cards that I make on my Bible study with me videos for the actual Bible verses, I just go ahead and make them in Canva. For my thumbnails, I always make them in Photoshop just because I like the freedom that I have in Photoshop, but I love that Canva has like these preset cards that I really don't have to do much to, since I'm literally just trying to put the words on the page in like a nice and organized way, and I really love this one with all of the cute floral. So big fan over here, and Canva really has been stepping up their game, I must say. If you don't have very much Photoshop knowledge, Canva is the place for you, but I do really encourage anybody who is interested in social media or YouTube or anything of that sort to really literally just like search around on YouTube for some Photoshop knowledge, because knowing how to use Photoshop is honestly like the biggest asset, just like, well, in your professional lives, but also just like as a personal creative. Like the freedom you have with Photoshop to like literally dream up anything that you want and make it happen is there. I took a class in college that taught me the basics of like the entire Adobe suite, but it really wasn't until I like dove in and took the opportunity with like YouTube to really learn how to do cool things. And so really I've really learned the majority of what I know through YouTube and just Googling things and searching things and like having an idea, trying to make it happen, and just searching and like giving myself the time and the patience with myself to like learn it. And so I really suggest that you do that if you're interested in anything social media, graphic design, web design, anything like that related, because it's just so helpful and it's just amazing. So yes, do I hate how expensive the Adobe Creative Cloud is? Yes. Am I a slave to it? Yes. So here we are, but right now I am using Canva because it is easy peasy.
There is a life I lead in this city, hurrying to cup my tea.
Alright you guys, so I'm all done editing the video. I surprisingly got it all done before we had to go, and it is uploading now, thumbnail and all, and I can just press the publish button when I get back home later because I think it's a little early right now. But this is my little outfit for the day. So if you guys didn't watch my fall clothing haul, which you totally should, I will link it in here as well, but this is one of the dresses that I mentioned in the video, and I actually found this at Marshall's. It literally threw itself at me in the aisles. It was $10 and I am such a big fan. I love the little ruffle at the bottom, I love how flattering it is, and I love the little tie on the waist. And I also found these sneakers at Marshall's, which are much more comfortable than the Converse that I've been wearing, and I figured I should dress pretty comfortably but also get dressed because I am going to the office. But since I'm going to be moving things around and moving my stuff out, I figured I should get dressed. Actually, I don't need these though, so those can stay. But bittersweet times. But let's go get some Starbucks to make our words to make our hearts happier. Okay. I honestly don't know how much stuff I have there. I know I have garland like this, and I have a digital photo frame and a Keurig, and I'm hoping it's not too much. I'm gonna bring this bag and hope that I can fit it all, or just like take everything in my hands, because I don't want to be like walking through metal detectors with a massive box. So we're gonna see how this goes. We're gonna see. I know I have a blanket there too, so yeah, hopefully it'll fit. But before we do that, I wanted to make that Instagram story asking the people what pumpkin drink I should get. So let's do it. Okay, everybody, so confession time. I've actually never tried any pumpkin spice latte, cold brew, anything like that, and I want to. So let me know which drink I should get from Starbucks, preferably iced. Okay, you guys, so I just cleaned out my office at Universal and it's really sad. I literally had so much stuff. Like, I actually came out with 2 more bags than I expected to. I'll take you guys, I'll do like a little what was in my desk tour when we get back home. But I am in a Starbucks near to Universal and I'm going to get myself a drink, and then I already placed my order at Bar Taco, so then I can just go pick it up when it's ready. But I'm a little sad. I don't know, it's just, I have filmed this entire journey from like applying, and I applied for a Universal one, so like I have a lot of hope. He's doing something. I don't know what it is. You might not know what it is, but he's doing something. To like getting told that I got the interview, to meet at the interview, and I am done with my interview. I think I really stood out as far as like my personality. I think that definitely shined through. Now it's just a matter of, do they think I can do the job? I think I can do the job. I know I can do the job. But do they think I can do the job is a question. To me, getting the acceptance. Yes, that is a big yes for me. To me, like, and like my first week and like feeling super, I even have like footage of me on my first week, like literally like trying not to cry on camera because I was so overwhelmed. And I was just really wanted to do a good job, and I really wanted to like prove that like I was worthy of the job. But, and like now here we are, and it's just all really bittersweet. But it was a really amazing internship, and I'll definitely tell you guys more about it later. During, like, I'm gonna make a whole little video about it and like covering everything that I did, partially so that you guys can learn about it if you guys are interested in applying, so that you know what you're getting yourself into and you know all of the fun things in store, but also for myself just to kind of like have some closure, and then also have a nice video present that I can put on my website, along with a little write-up that I'm gonna make of everything that I did, just so that if anybody who potentially wants to hire me in the future is interested in investigating me as compared to another candidate, there's some extra assets that they can look at describing my experience. So I'm gonna do that. But yeah, I just really loved my job so much, and honestly it's really sad to me that it had to end. Like, I was really, leaving a job in social is so weird because I was like so plugged into our audience and so plugged into our channels and for like the past like 8 months, that it like literally felt like it was a part of me, and like my voice was a part of the voice, and like just the voice of Universal, like I was just so used to it that now it's just so weird like seeing like posts go out and like not having any clue what's going on, and I don't know, it's just kind of sad. It like definitely becomes a part of you, and I definitely like really gave my all to it, and so I don't know, it makes me sad, and I'm a little what's the word? Not teary-eyed, but like misty-eyed, where I'm like, I'm fine, I promise I'm fine. But yeah, it's great. It was a great time. It was a great experience, and I'm definitely gonna miss it, and who knows, maybe it'll come back around, but we're hoping. So I'm hoping that I get the chance to come back. But yeah, just a little bittersweet, and just a little, this is the Starbucks that I went to after I got, what day was it? I like signed new hire paperwork and all that, and this was the Starbucks I went to, and not to be super sentimental, like, oh, the Starbucks, but like, that's just me. I like am always like, oh, that was the first time that I went, you know? And like, I have all of my stuff in the back seat. One of my coworkers gave me a super sweet gift. She gave me like the Universal Starbucks mug, so I'm like, I'm not crying, it's fine. I still have to text her about it, but yeah, I'm gonna stop being annoying now. But yeah, I'm just a little emotional. I loved that job a lot, and it was a big part of my year. It's 8 months of my year, and I really dove into it, so it definitely felt like it was a part of me, and I love my team so much, so it's really sad. But I'm gonna go mend my heart with a pumpkin cream cold brew, because the people spoke. We'll move on to something happier now. Okay, so I'm not like emotional. I was literally like almost crying thinking about it last night, but the people have spoken. And I put out an Instagram story saying, help, what pumpkin drink is your fave? And then I was like telling them how I'd never tried one, blah, blah, blah. And literally so many responses. Y'all really love your pumpkin drinks, people. So the verdict is, a lot of people are saying iced pumpkin spice latte with some sweet cream. A lot of people are saying pumpkin cold brew is better than pumpkin spice latte. Ooh. Pumpkin spice latte iced with or without whipped cream, pumpkin cream nitro cold brew. Okay, so it seems here that there is a war between the cold brew and the PSL iced. Oh, and then Sophie had to be the rebel here and say from Dunkin'. So interesting, very interesting. And then our wedding photographer, she actually messaged me too, and she said, I'm a pumpkin chai latte girl myself. Noted, not noted. Another person said frap, to get a frap. Alright, but it looks like the majority of people are saying to get the pumpkin cream cold brew, so I think we're gonna try that one. So let's go order it, and we'll be right back to test. Moment of truth, everybody. So I got the pumpkin cream cold brew, like many of you suggested, and this is what it looks like for all curious parties, but I'm gonna try it just like with the cold, the cream just kind of sitting on top, and then I'm gonna use a straw to mix it in, so let's see. It's good. I feel like the pumpkin flavor is not very strong. Okay, we're mixing. Yeah, the pumpkin flavor is not really strong at all. Okay, it's very good, but it's not strong enough to be like a significant difference, I think. I like the pumpkin flavor a lot, but it's just not super strong. I was expecting a lot of pumpkin-y flavor, but I am a big fan. I don't know if I would like lose my mind over it, a big fan, but I do like it. So a lot of you guys said to try the Dunkin' one, so I think I'll have to try that. And then someone also suggested to get the frap. So lots of options, but I did like it. Hi guys, so we are back at home now, and I dumped all of my stuff from my desk on my bed. I thought I could get away with bringing one bag. I ended up leaving with 3. So I had made myself really cozy over there, and I apparently did not remember just how much stuff I had. But I will take you guys through all of that in a bit. But Robert is calling, so I'm gonna answer and then eat my food. Alrighty guys, so we have our bar taco bag over here. I'm just getting to open it. Inside, what do we got? We've got Mexican street corn, which is the love of my life. 1. And then we have this lovely box inside. Okay. Inside of here, which I truly have no idea how to open, so we'll be figuring this out together. I can do it. Yes, I can. You can do it. Woohoo! Okay. We have this lovely tray of tacos. We have their, what is this taco? This is a pork something taco. Same one because I really loved it. And then this one is a chicken taco. I am very sorry that I do not remember the names of any of them, but literally, like, if you just looked at the bar taco menu and went pork, pork, chicken, they have the pictures, you'll know exactly what it is. But I really, really love this one. And then this one just tastes like the most genuine taco tasting, so I wanted one of those with my street corn. And so now I am just going to eat this yumminess while finishing up this video. So it is uploaded and ready to go. Really the only thing it needs now, my face, the only thing it needs now is I'm just adding in those cards that I mentioned. This is the back end of YouTube if you've never seen it before. I'm just gonna add in those tags, and I already did the end screen, and then I will just click the publish button because it is ready to go. And then once we eat, I will take you guys through all of that fun stuff over there. All right, everybody, so it is now time to dig through this stuff, and I'm gonna tell you guys what I have in here, and this will also double as helping me unpack these things, because if I don't do it now, I'll never do it. So, all right, first thing we had was this pillow that I used to keep on my desk chair because I got real comfy and I like to be super comfortable at work. So I had this pillow on my desk chair, which doesn't look too bad on my bed actually. And I had this blanket at my desk, and I literally would cuddle up with like the pillow behind me, and I would literally wrap this around me like this while I worked. And everybody thought it was so funny because I would literally, it was cold in there sometimes, so I'd literally be working like this, and it was delightful. And then I had these star garlands, like the one I have on my wall hung up, and I think I'm gonna see if I can put them somewhere in here because I do love them. I might put them on my shelves over here or something because I don't want to waste them because I do love them quite a bit. I have 2 rogue stars over here. I had a staff pass for when the Today Show came and filmed live from Universal, and I helped capture content for that. I also have this sign that they gave me the first day that I came to work, and it's just a welcome sign, and it has like everybody's names and everything, and it's really special to me because like everybody signed this before meeting me, and when I first read this I didn't know any of these people, but now I do, and so now it's like extra special because now I like know everybody on there. So yeah, it was cool. And then that is the end of that bag. Digital frame that Robert got me for Valentine's Day. So if y'all saw my last day of my life, oh, I actually wrote quite a bit in this that I did not realize. My last day of my life, I was telling you guys how I was looking for a new notebook because I had like used my own a ton, and I realized I had 2 really cute notebooks at Universal that I can literally just tear some pages out of because I didn't use them very much. This one I used more than the other one because this was my work one, so I'll probably just tear these pages out and just keep them with the other notebook that has all Universal stuff in it, because I like to keep that stuff just so I know what I did if I'm ever like forgetting, or I really want to make sure like if I'm like preparing for an interview I can clearly communicate what I did at a certain role, so I keep all of my notebooks for that. I have these little shine like the stars gold things. I truly don't even know where I would put them. I have this little with Nature Valley bars in it. I have this pencil holder here, but I already have a pencil holder over there, so I don't exactly know where I should put those. Maybe we'll just hold on to that. I have a letter board, and this is super cute. I had it on, the last thing it said was on Matt Energy, which was in reference to the show Cheer on Netflix, because I was always trying to channel that on Matt super hyped up energy in our tweets. So that was the goal there. These are all the little letters for it. So it was like, oh, I have to take this off. How sad. But you can tell how dated it was when I came in, because I'm like, oh wow, that show is not even like a popular thing people talk about Netflix anymore. So that was funny. Oh, and then this is the actual digital frame that has to go inside of here. As you can see, I like literally just threw things in here like, nah. This is a clipboard that I had, and I used to keep like waivers for like if I was taking pictures of people in the park for like surprise and delights and stuff like that. I would have the waivers on here. We would walk around with them. On Valentine's Day we gave out churro bouquets, and so I had people sign stuff for that, and that was fun. I have a folder here with a bunch of papers from when I first started and like my first day and just things like that, and just like some orientation and all of that I brought in, which I never actually really needed, but there's a good place for me to put all of that random paperwork in now. I also have I'm not even gonna open all of this. This one I have a Keurig in it. I have this super cute notebook from Marshall's that I literally was stoked to see. I literally only wrote on one page. This is definitely gonna be my new YouTube notebook because it's so cute and I'm in love with it. Then I have all of these Valentine's Day cups that I totally left there, along with the Keurig. I have this really cute mug that says greetings from my desk USA, wish you were here, because I liked having that at work and I thought I felt very vacation-y, which was very appropriate for work. And then I also have this Gryffindor notebook that they gave me on my first day. These are they called Beanie Bots? Yeah, Birdie Bots, and it's like the crazy flavored jelly beans, the game from Harry Potter. So I have these. I haven't done it yet. Maybe I'll have to do them in the future. I'd like to play that with Robert someday. I think that would be fun. So I'm so sorry, Robert. I also have a ticket to Hogwarts, and then Hogwarts to London. And that's stuff that they gave me when I first came, which was really sweet. I have a bunch of scrapbook paper that I kept over there just in case I felt like being creative at my desk. And I thought I had something else on there, but I have a first aid kit, because I kept a first aid kit in my desk with like things like ibuprofen and feminine products and all that. But now that this is all spread out on my bed, that was everything I had at work. All right, you guys, I'm feeling a little sentimental because I'm about to put this notebook away for storage, and it is full and done. And this is, I bought this notebook right before my Disney College program, and that is before I started my YouTube channel, or like officially started, and it has like all of my DCP video ideas inside. And this notebook is full of video ideas of a couple of prayer journal entries when I couldn't find my prayer journal, like things from internships that I wrote down here, like literally everything, shot list for videos and everything, and we're moving out of it and onto a new one. And it's just like a weird thing. It's like
closing a phase of, the fact that this is happening on the day that I like clean out my Universal office just like makes me feel extra sentimental, I think. But it's just kind of like, all right, time to close that page and on to the new one. But big things are happening. I started out this notebook with like brands I want to collab with and the rest of the video ideas I have for 2020. So we're moving on up, and change is hard, but it is always for the better. So goodbye, little notebook. You've done me well. I've literally loved this notebook since the moment my eyes touched it, but we're moving on up.
Let me know if you guys also write in journals and notebooks and prayer journals and stuff like that, because I really love doing that. I honestly love going back and seeing like what I had on my plate, like what was on my mind, what I was praying about, what I was working on, and like just like kind of see where like my head was at and what my life was like. And it's just so different. It's so different to look back and read those things and be like, wow, life was so different, like look where we are now, you know? So it's just really weird and crazy, you know? Like I have stuff in here from my DCP. When I was in my DCP, I literally didn't know that I would get this Universal Internship, and I even have things for like videos on here of like faith related videos, and I was first like, I'm not sure if I should do that or not, and now we're like doing Faith Fridays every week. And it's really insane and bizarre and fun. I even have questions of like when I was interviewing for like Disney professional internships in here, and like the questions, like all of my notes that I wrote out if I didn't type them. It's really crazy to look at, and I'm just thankful to have all this stuff. And like sometimes I'm like, this is a little pack ratty, if that's an adjective, to like keep all of these notebooks, but I really enjoy looking back at them. So if you guys like looking back at journals, let me know so I know I'm not alone, because this is making me feel extra, all the feels from just a little notebook. But it's just so fun to look through, and if you don't journal, I really suggest it because you'll thank yourself later. Alright everybody, so I think I'm going to end the vlog here. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. It is always so fun spending the day with you guys. It was an emotional one, but we tried new things. So if you guys have not tried pumpkin spice latte yet, or any sort of equivalent, do it on your Instagram stories and tag me in it, or do it in your own little YouTube video and then tag me in it, because I want to see your reactions too. I don't know why I thought watching my reaction was so funny. I literally watched it like 3 different times. I don't know why I think I'm hilarious. Somebody has to think I'm funny, so it might as well be me. It can't just be Robert. But for now, thank you guys so much. Have a great night. Love you guys, and I will see you next time.